What's going on, y'all? It's Dana Vaughns, and y'all rocking with Buzz Access.
Please don't look at my girlfriend, she's the only one, the only one. Please don't look at my girlfriend, she's the only one, the only one. Pretty and she 5'2", 5'2". Bracelet on her ankle.
These songs were written during the pandemic. Took about 6 to 8 months to create these songs, and the first one I recorded was at the beginning of 2020, pre-pandemic though, it was before we got into effect. But my first 2 months of the year was honestly worse than the whole rest of the pandemic year, just personally, relationship-wise. I went through a breakup, got with a rebound girl, broke up with her very shortly after, and I was like, okay, I just need to like reset my life a little bit. So that was the first song, called LSD, stands for Love So Different. Took a couple months off, got my mind together, as everyone should have done during 2020, I hope just a little bit. And then, yeah, finished the rest of the project, and they're all products of more self-love to myself, not writing from a place of being sad or hurt, just being like back on top, speaking about where I want to go and where I see my life being if I'm positive about it. So that's where we at.
Can I get a cup of that punch?
Oh, it's not punch, it's grandma juice, because one sip makes you demented.
About 2 years ago, when season 1 was being filmed, I auditioned for the role of Paxton, actually, who's the lead in the show, the lead guy in the Hot Pocket in the school. And I didn't get that role. Shout out to Darren, he's an incredible actor. It makes sense why he got it. But they called me a month later after I auditioned, forgot about it, just kept moving. And they said, hey, we want you to read for the part of Marcus. And I was like, okay, let's definitely do this. I honestly felt like I had a good chance because I had already auditioned. And if they call you back and they know your name, it's a fair chance to say you're definitely being considered, you know what I'm saying? Especially, they don't want to go back to somebody they've talked to if they're not going to give you the job. I feel like, people are nice out here. Casting directors aren't always rude. But yeah, I got the job, and I definitely worked hard, did what I had to do to get it. And the experience has been incredible. We've been a top 10 show for both seasons now, made it to #1 in I think over like 40 countries, 50 countries. Won a People's Choice Award for Comedy of the Year last year. And season 2 is rocking and rolling, man. And the fans are eating it up. They're loving it, man. It's a blessing to be a part of, for real. I mean, there's so much to say, for real. What's cool about the way I've set up my career is that no matter whether it's through acting or dancing, just dance videos online, my music strictly off of streaming platforms, they're still getting back to the music. That's kind of how I even set up my release for this project. I do a lot of story posts of the Never Have I Ever stuff, and I do post it on my page. I mean, much love to the Never Have I Ever fans. They run my numbers up. But that's just proof that if you know how to cross-pollinate your own stuff, I just gained 10,000 fans from Never Have I Ever, and even if half of them, tap into the last video I dropped, which they have. So, it takes a little bit of strategy, but it's been great. They make it easy, for real.
Let me slide right in, push back with you on my pants. Don't stop what you're doing, ay. Don't let your heart get in the way of what you want. Ain't nothing wrong, we're not even friends. I know by now I'm into you.
So dancing was the first thing ever. That was my first passion, first love. Started after I saw the movie You Got Served back in the day with Marion and Marcus Houston. That was the movie, man. That started off all this artsy dance music, anything in that creative space. That was my first, my second love. First was basketball. And then after that, I came out to LA when I was about 10 years old, just stuck to dancing, did things with the Jabberwockies, Chris Brown, literally all the little stuff. There's a bunch, check my resume. But then after dance, I got into I'm 5, which opened me up to the music side of things. We didn't create that much of it. A lot of things, we were young, so the stuff was written for us. I just think God is good all the time, so I don't even think he necessarily gives you more or gives you less. I think the people who look for it, not in the sense of expecting something, but look for it and figure out, okay, how can I light up my project with, or that comes from having a moment of peace and really thinking about your life and really planning things out. So yeah, I think it's working in my favor, but I think I'm I'm just doing what I need to do to. I could have always been doing this, you know what I'm saying? But as we level up, that's why we realize, man, it ain't never too soon to get on top of your game, because you could jumpstart your thing. It's not like you really gotta wait too long. As soon as you decide to go get it, that's gonna be your time. So I'm just working harder.
Wrong move. Don't be a sore loser. See, you just crashed the party. I'm with the whole crew, and we screaming, get it, shawty. Get it, shawty. Please don't look at my girl.
All the details are at Dana Vaughns. My last name is with an S. I'm not Vince Vaughn. And yeah, we always got new stuff coming. I got IGTV series called Step by Step. We got music videos. You know, just pull up. Say what's good. Hi, my name is Dana Vaughns, and you just been buzzed. Yee!
In them jeans, you got it, you got it. How could I forget to mention the ways that I can turn you on? So turn around, let me see if you get it. I just wanna freak you. I just wanna take you.